Audrey. Call me Audrey. I'm, so they should say my age, but let's just say I'm a car enthusiast. Now, going to the purchase of this car, the Lexus IS E2T, it's fast, it's nimble, it's the kind of drive that satisfies. It's as quick as I think. So that's why having this kind of car is really a pleasure to drive. And inside and out, it's handsome. That's what I like. I'm a guy when it comes to car. I'm just, girl farm, but I'm a guy when it comes to a car. I like it neat, clean. Maybe it's genetics. My dad in the 1960s was a shell car rally driver. So I think I got some of his genes. That's why early on, the moment I learned to drive, it's been there. So compared to other ladies, they get pick on with me, Pero the guys that I meet on the road, we understand each other. I would take turns, doing their own DJ. Syempre, okay, this is betraying my age. So, syempre, ako 80s. Sila, the current genre. So, take turns with their music. Well, sabi nila, the one who drives should be the one accommodated. But I enjoy naman your genre of music. So, it's fine. I don't just stick to one genre. When we took it out for a spin, Bill, Aira, Bryan, we all took it to up to Petron and also to Lipa. So along the way, there were cars that, wanted to race with us. And of course, syempre, flex. Well, yun yung joy. And basta I'm always careful naman. If it would put in danger, I know when to give way, I know when to overtake, I know when to, just chill. Kasi when I'm driving it and it's on the expressway, when I can flex its speed, that's when it gives me the thrill and also the way it handles. Syempre, speed cam ahead. Iwas lang tayo. Pero usually, in a long straight, that's the happy moment. And also when we go out, syempre, you share your joy. So everybody rides. It's been a really nice drive. So I don't think naman you would drive recklessly to have that sad moment. So always drive on the side of caution, defensive. Actually, not really defensive, but drive intelligently. Ayoko nang drive defensive eh. Drive intelligently ako. Control your temper. Siyempre, I'm a seasoned driver na eh. So I can always say, hindi lahat ng ahawon dapat patulan. Always drive on the side of caution. Make sure you maintain your car. Make sure that it's running efficiently. So check the common things you check. And share the joy, but drive safely.
Young, feeling ko talaga last ride ko na yon. Pero ganun, and then I just got used to it na she drives like that until before I asked her about her past stories, and then she told me she would Carrera when I wasn't born yet in White Plains. So ever since, ayun. And she really keeps her car neat. Ayaw niya ng mga corny design. Gusto niya pag car niya pogi.
So, actually, oo nga, dati pa, bata pa ako nun eh. Talagang mahilig si mami magano. Kasi dati, car niya, what I remember, was a City, Honda City na manual. Ayan, pag nag-ride talaga siya, talagang, ganun.
Ay, grabe naman yun.
Tama lang. Then, alam mo yun, like, mahilig siya sa cars talaga. Kasi sometimes may makikita siyang car. Uy, Bryan, what's that car? Ganyan. Then, syempre, I will say, kung ano, may Supra. Tatanungin siya, anong car yan? Sabihin ko, Supra. Then, she'll say, matulin ba yan? Maganda ba yan? That's how I know na mahilig siya talaga sa cars. Kasi, you know, she wants to know every car. Ganun. And she knows a lot. Or she knows already a lot. Kasi minsan kami na rin nagduduro. Like yung mga specs, ganun. So yeah, different from all other moms. My mom is really a car girl.
Parang when we talk car language, it's easy with the three of us kasi naiintindihan namin lahat. Yeah, and when we convoy, talagang pag nag-convoy, buntutan kami. Yeah, that's how we have fun with each of our cars. And then we drive to Antipolo. We have Sunday drives. Tas we go to Petron Lakeshore. That's in North Luzon Expressway. Tapos maglo-load lang. Minsan magkakape lang. Okay, minsan may babay lang ng konti. Tapos road trip ulit. We like to do road trips kasi all of us drive. And I also advise, learn to drive because you never know if you have a car in your family. You never know in an emergency who needs to drive. It's not arte anymore. I think it's a life skill. Same with swimming. Dati, it's not a reason na I can't learn it. Just try. Kasi hindi mo alam who in your family you need to drive and nobody else but you is the one available. Sabi ko, thank you for allowing us to enjoy the things, especially in cars. Kasi he's the most generous and talagang he understands us. Siya yung special passenger namin. That's Happy Jojo. Thank you, sweetie. When he sees us happy siya. Basta nakasakay siya sa amin. Among the three, if I drive the fastest, he can still play a game because I'm the one driving. Ganun siya kakampante sa akin. Ganun. Most men may not. Pero siya, kaya sila nagre-reklamo, ba't pag si mami? Si mami niya yun eh. So, ganun kami minsan.
Si mom lang yung talagang car source sa family. It's from her gene. So, I hope now we can have more car runs.
Road trip.
Long. Until you're like 80. Kahit naka-wheelchair ka na, gagawa tayo ng paraan.
Lalagyan ko ng borla yung wheelchair ko.
My message naman here, I love my mom. She's like no other mom in the world. So, I hope she really lives long kasi I don't know how will I live without my mom. So, it's so lucky. And yeah, no other mom, only mommy.
Gay. Actually, the car is just an instrument, but family time is precious. You know, the car is just an instrument, but if it gives you the chance to be together in such a small space, so communication is there, cannot be avoided. Minsan wag masyado mag-cellphone. Lit-lit na nga ng space, di ba nag-uusap? So, minsan we also put down our phones. Appreciate the surroundings when you do your road trips and just spend time with each other. Life is short. Road trip more. On and off the road, make friends, not enemies. Your road safety is in your hands. That's your responsibility. And also, especially if you have passengers, when you're behind the wheel, you are in charge of the lives of the passengers that ride with you. Huwag ka mamatayan sa kotse. Siyempre, my generation, we grew up manual eh. So, now that I'm older, the matic is like, easy peasy. Pero for them, the manual is still an adventure. So, enjoy the ride.